What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode. Okay, so we're just gonna do a very quick update on the Cabriolet. So this is the red Cabriolet that came in, and which is gonna get its green color with a cream interior. We've decided. So on my last video, I showed you guys how we uh, metal strip the car, right? But it had to go in for sandblasting for the corner edges and so on like that. Car's back from blasting now. It's not actually sandblasting. We've changed the media over, so we're using something less aggressive. But sorry, the guys are busy tapping there. Okay, we use something a bit less aggressive on this guy, right? And it seems to be working. Let's just go through the vehicle quickly. We found out some things on the car, and it's not too bad, and it's also not the best of cars, but it's not what we're normally seeing, right? So from a rust point, the car doesn't have much of rust on it. It's got a couple of patches here and there, but it's really workable patches on it. Sorry, that's Uncle Faisal calling, and he's probably gonna swear me for not answering. Okay, so if you have a look here, right, I found a cut and join on this vehicle. This whole quarter section here is a problem. So we knew there was something happening here even before the car got paint stripped. And I can't see where the join is. So I think they joined on the cradle. So it's somewhere here. They joined again and here. But definitely on the chassis leg. So again, the guy is gonna go back onto the jig. We'll have them. Sorry, the guys are making a whole racket at the back. Okay, so cut and join here. We're gonna get the car onto the jig basically. I can see the chassis is a little bit bent, but it's nothing major. However, this car was cut and joined through the center of the vehicle, but not right through. So you can actually see the joint over here. It starts over here, through the seam here, comes through the back, and then all the way through the back. So I'm gonna have to figure that out and see how are we gonna do this. If I'm just gonna split the welds open properly, because it looks like it's been brazed on between welding and brazing, right? No, it's not actually brazed, because brazing would have done another color on here. But I'll double check this here. So we've got to have this thing checked out, and then we've got to build up this whole area as well. So this here is a little bit of a shitty part to build up, because it's made up of 3 pieces and it's 1.2 millimeter thick metal on the side here. But prior to that, the car is not too bad. On the backboards, we've got to build them up again. So what we're going to do is we're battling to find proper backboards, especially from a Cabriolet, because a lot of the times we find them cut off. So you'll see that the guys cut this portion off here, and they actually cut the spring rods that hold the boot up. So the boots don't work with shocks or anything. They work with the spring system or spring bar system. So you can't see it from here. If you look here, here's the one rod here, and that's actually cut off. So we'll have to find that, but we are actually going to build our own backboard in there. Remember, this is not an OEM car. It's kind of call it a custom vehicle. So we're going to go through with that look. And we'll do it properly. We'll run our own bead, we'll run our own strengthening points in there, and so on again. Then, Lucian, let's just get back into the interior here quickly. So if you can come from the back here, this is where the rust is on the vehicle, right? So you can actually see that we've got rust all the way on the floorboard, and this is exactly where they've cut and joined. You can actually see the stitch, and you can see where the rust is. So this is a little bit of a tricky area, because you tend to find that the side skirt is rotten, and you've got to build up your plate there, you've got to build up your outer sill, and then you're going to go into your floorboard, and that's what we've done now on one of the ISs as well. And then we've got your floorboard here up on top that we've got to build through, and then basically from there just go through the rest of the car. So we're going to start with that process very soon, and then from there move the car over to the rotisserie. Again, in my last videos, I've been telling you guys that we're starting to see a lot of rust underneath the fuse box area. And for those that know E30s, you guys know that we don't actually find rust here. It's normally on the battery tray. But for some reason, like this guy's got a good battery tray, but a crappy fuse box area. So we're going to have to build up a plate here. And this is one of the worst parts of the car to build up on. and it's purely just to try and get in here. So I'm gonna figure out how we can do this here differently as to be done the shed line, because the shed line we actually spent a lot of time on that. And then there is rust on the back floor here as well. There's rust on the front floor as well. There's holes in the floor here, Lucian. So yeah, there's holes here and there's holes around here. So it looks like we got fun and games on this car, but it's not as bad. And I'm seeing rust underneath the match here, underneath our sound deadening. So I guarantee you, once I start lifting up there, we're gonna start finding more rust. And then I did also see something on that door sill there. So there's welds, there's stupid welds here and there, and I don't know what was ever done on this car. But anyway, okay. So I didn't want you guys to wait too long for this update. I will keep you guys updated, and let's just get the metalwork sorted out. Let's get fabrication sorted out, and then let's move over to the rotisserie. So you can see that we're actually busy on the rotisserie now, or the shop is full here now because we're closing up again. But I'll do an update on that later in the week. Okay guys, you guys know what to do. Like, subscribe and share, and we'll chat again. Cheers guys.